Welcome to the channel. We're just a couple of empty nesters from Tennessee. Well, hey guys. I didn't know you all were hanging out in here. Let's go to sleep. Are you sleepy? A little bit. And just like that, the work week is over and the Memorial holiday begins. It is 3:41 on Friday afternoon, and I'm on my way to get my nails done and probably a little jaunt next door to the Dollar Tree just to see if maybe they have some cute little Memorial Day things for our table for the meal. Really excited to get this weekend started. Lots of things planned. I'm always excited about having a Saturday off and trying to get some things done there. And you know, it's not only the weekly reset day, but just trying to see what all I can get done. We are having company over for Memorial Day, family, and we have some out-of-town guests. My aunt and uncle will be there, and we love having them in town, and we'll be eating with them quite a bit, going out to eat. But Monday, Georgia's fixing a feast. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the weekend. Let's just get this party started. I got about a 45-minute drive home. I won't put you through that. We're only supposed to be here on YouTube for a few minutes, so all right, over and out. Okay, well, I guess this is probably the best source of lighting for this face that got up at 4:30 this morning. I put on lipstick. I don't know if it makes me look any better or not, but anyway, home. I got my nails done. I went a little bit lighter, a little bit subdued. I really like them. The others were really bright, and I liked them too. They were a darker melon color, but yeah, this is what I'm going for the next month or 3 weeks or whatever. So just glad to be home. I went next door to the Dollar Tree. It's always a treat when I get my nails done because the Dollar Tree is right next door, and I usually go in there and see if there's anything I need. So tonight I went in there just to get some Memorial Day decorations, some flags, and just anything I could find to kind of decorate the table up. We'll be swapping that out. I wasn't sure if I was just going to go with a summer theme or an American theme. So we're going with American theme because that's what I could find the quickest. George is mowing, and I told him I would fix dinner, and I have a recipe that I found on the internet for a pasta dish that I've never made before. It's beef broth pasta with Parmesan. Very easy, it sounds like, and so I'll be videoing some of that just to give you a little different perspective on pasta. I have always made mine with the basic tomato sauce or Alfredo. I thought we would just try this. I'm using turkey meat, beef broth, onion, butter and olive oil, and pasta. I did not get fresh parsley, but I think we have some. Let's get started. My kitchen's kind of messed up too. We've worked all week. Well, the dangers of trying to video on a Friday night is that I might forget to actually video because I've been awake since 4:30, and I started making my pasta dish and then remembered halfway through it that I forgot to video it.
Rum has nothing to do with it.
It doesn't. So I'm going to catch you up so you know where I am, all right?
Blackwell's rum.
I know nothing. Okay, so basically what I had to do first was to
Make a rubbing coat.
heat up some beef broth.
Oh, beef broth.
I used that right there.
A little bit of it.
That's Coke.
Rum. There's a lot of rum.
It does have a little bit of rum in it. So the broth is gone now because I have put it in here. What you do is chop up an onion, butter, and olive oil, and I got all that going. I actually cooked the turkey in a separate pan, and I had the broth in a separate pan. So the idea is that you're supposed to gradually put in the broth, which I did, the hot broth, and then it helps to cook the noodles al dente over time. You're supposed to do a lot of stirring, and I've tried to do that. I've been busy.
Drinking rum.
Y'all should be here on Friday nights more often. You just never know what's going to happen. I like to put in something hot, something sweet, and it's already got enough salt in it. And then I put something sour in it. What I've done is put in Tabasco, and I have put in some chili glaze, and I put in some honey. So we're going to put in some, not sage, it's been marked out, parsley. That came from our garden, I guess.
Yep.
So I'm going to put some of that on it, and then it calls for freshly grated Parmesan, and we'll do that next. So first of all, let me just kind of back up again. I have beef broth going on a separate eye to heat that up because it speeds up the process. You're going to be adding that over into the pasta little by little. I went ahead and chopped up an onion and stir fried that up in some butter and olive oil. You want to add your turkey meat, or if any kind of meat, go ahead and do that and get that going. I have worked all day. I'm tired, and I'm trying to throw this together, and I've never made it before. It is really easy, and that's why I can't tackle anything difficult, especially on a work night. You're basically just going to cook your onions and your beef, and then you're going to start adding in your beef broth a little bit at a time. It's suggested maybe a half a cup or a cup. It's a cooking, and it's recommended that you keep stirring this in, and you stir in the beef broth little by little. I'm doing that. I've had to add a little bit more because the noodles were not cooked yet. I would never make it on the Food Network channel. Maybe I would if I hadn't been gone from the house 12 hours already. What a day. It's looking good though, and I am getting hungry, and I can't wait to eat this. Almost done. I'm going to add in the fresh Parmesan that I bought. It's not recommended to do a video after you've been working all day. My mascara has melted onto my face, but that's okay. We bring you into our household, so you get what you get. I did put on lipstick for this, but it's gone. We're just going to keep stirring, and I went ahead and added more beef broth, and I'm just going to pour in a little bit more, just a little bit at a time. I don't want this dish to be runny, but it's not through cooking and absorbing the liquids yet, so gotta wait till the pasta is al dente. I'm gonna plate it and put our fresh Parmesan on it. So let's see how it's doing. Okay, I did not add any salt. Most everything already has so much salt in it, but we'll see how the flavorings are coming together, because I added my vinegar for the sour, and I added my honey for the sweet, and I added my Tabasco for the heat. And I put the dried parsley in it. I don't really have any herbs in there other than dried parsley. Fresh parsley would be good. It's just a very simple dish. It's coming together. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and plate this. How you like that? Using fancy words like I'm gonna plate this instead of, hey, I'm gonna put this in our bowl. Okay, so I have added some fresh Parmesan to our plates. Might just top it with a little bit more parsley, and it's ready to go. I think it has a good flavor. So if you don't have any tomato sauce, you might just try throwing something together like this. If you've got some beef broth and an onion, Parmesan, just throw it together. Don't forget to add your layers of flavor, sweet, heat, and sour, and it just really brings flavor to the table. All right, it is Saturday, May 27th, Memorial Day weekend. We have been up and had coffee, and the video went live. I usually promote that. That was last week's video on the healthcare challenge. If you missed that, I'll put it right here. Sorry, the camera is shaky. I don't have it on a stand right now. I'm just holding it. I just cut my hair. I don't know why I thought 12 weeks would be fine. as far as making my next hair appointment, but it's after we get back from vacation, and I thought already, I think it's been about 8 weeks, maybe 10, I don't even know. But anyway, I just went ahead and cut on it. Now when I cut it, I usually just cut, a little bit and try to keep it kind of the same shape. But I did kind of cut, I have a process that I do around my face that makes it work every time. And then I tried to style it like a curtain bang, but I cut it. And it's just really hard for me to get in the back, but I did the best that I can. And I really like it to be curly in the back anyway. So usually I can scrunch it up, but I did manage to kind of get the layers in a little bit. Pretty happy with it. Oh, I just have to embrace the gray. Gonna have a little fun Memorial Day weekend here. We have people coming, so we'll be working on getting the house ready. George is taking care of the food. I'm taking care of the house. Have a lot to do today. I'm doing laundry. I'm doing all the normal stuff you have seen in videos before, but I'll try to spare you a lot of the details today. Just wanted to let you know I cut my hair. I don't think it looks too bad. I'm pretty happy with it, and it'll get me to the next haircut. I really like the gray is coming through. Oh, and guess what? This shirt has been tight on me before, and I put it on today, and it is comfy as the day I bought it. So I'm pretty happy with that. I've been trying to do the healthcare challenge that you saw, that I just mentioned last week. I hope you saw it, but if you didn't, you can go back and watch it. I talked about how I'm trying to change my eating plan and, lose some weight, just different things that I'm doing as a challenge for myself. And so it's going well. The exercise is harder for me on some days because some days are just really stacked with things that we're having to do. So some days are easier than others. I just cram a lot in a day. It has been difficult trying to get all of my food calories in my FitnessPal. I do pretty good at the start of the day. I usually get breakfast and lunch and snacks in there, and then I kind of know what I have left to eat dinner with. It's the dinner meal. I just don't have time to do that. But anyway, I don't have time to get those calories put in there. It's working. It's helping me to see how many calories all the food that we eat has. And I've just been trying to cut out snacks. And if I do have snacks, a handful of almonds or, I've been going to those little Rice Krispie bars. They have a little bit of sugar in them, but, I've eliminated a lot of my sugar. And so occasionally, if I'm just really wanting something, I'll have one of those little Rice Krispie bars. And that does the trick, but I don't let myself do that every day. So just a little update on that, and let's move on to the rest of life. Here we go. We're at the dog park.
Zelly.
Oh, we're going over the speed bump. Look, there's dogs. Oh, are you excited? Are you excited? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go. It's all gonna be good. Uh-oh. That's not gonna work, is it? Not really too happy with Dexter. I've been wanting a lap dog. Hi, baby. Hi. Look at that big leash. Big leash for a little dog.
Walk around.
Oh, so cute. So cute. So precious. Oh my goodness. Is that just not cuteness? Cuteness overload. Look at that. Look at that. Miss Prissy. Miss Prissy. you cuteness overload. Cuteness overload. Yeah. Are you mad? You don't want the dog to sleep? You don't want the dog to sleep with Mama? No? Come on, it's okay. It's okay. You get to sleep with Daddy. The new dog gets to sleep with me. Is that okay?
She's turned on you, dude.
Hey, look, you left me the last 2 nights. You went and slept on the couch. Dexter, are you gonna be mad at Mama? Are you gonna be mad? Are you not gonna love me anymore? You know I love you. I'll see you in the morning. You get to sleep with Daddy now. It's okay. It's okay. Mama gonna sleep with a new doggy. Is that okay? Oh, you got a flea? About as sweet as they come. Yes, you are, Maddie. Yes. Are you ready to get out and come hang out with Mama? Okay, let's do this. Hang on. Well, we have had an interesting twist to our weekend. We have a dog. We have another dog. The one thing about it is that we're not sure if it's going to be a permanent situation or not. Number one, it's in a trial period to see how the dog does with Dexter. And number two, there is a chance that the original previous owners could come back into the picture. It's been several days now and there's no report of this dog being looked for. Several area vets where the dog was found has been contacted and flyers are going up. So in the meantime, I am loving this dog and it is going to be heartbreaking if I have to tear apart from the dog. So we're praying that it is a situation that we'll be able to keep the dog. We have named her Maddie, I think is what we've decided on. We've been trying to call her names to see if she answers to anything. It's a long-haired Chihuahua and she's very clingy, which is the kind of dog I've been wanting. She and Dexter are not exactly getting along very well. That has been fine. We've had dogs in the past that it took them, several days, sometimes even weeks to totally get used to one another and realize that one another's not a threat. This is a very small dog and Dexter is a very big dog. We're loving this dog. Do you want to be a little internet star? You want to be on TV every week? She's just lovely. She's just lovely. Dexter is a little bit jealous. He's handling it pretty well in the common areas. When we get to the bedroom, if I hold her in my chair in my rooms of the house, and Dexter's smelling of her right now, but he did not handle it well when I held her in my chair in the bedroom, because that That's kind of mine and Dexter's area. He's probably not going to like it here in the office because he hangs out with me a lot in the office. All this has been happening, and had a few clips from when we met the dog at the park. And then last night we were just so tired. We went to church. We picked our sister-in-law and brother-in-law up from the airport, went to a fabulous lunch with them, and we were joyfully, expecting the dog sometime in the afternoon. And the afternoon passed, and our neighbor that was bringing the dog shared some upsetting news with us. We have a friend that's going through a pretty serious medical condition, and so it just wasn't the time to pick up the camera yesterday. We're worried about our friends, basically. But we are very happy to have the dog. So if I don't seem as joyous as I normally would, there's just other things behind the scenes going on, and there are some additional things besides that. For us, it's a bittersweet time. We're expecting company today. My aunt and uncle are in town, and so they're coming over, and that's one of the highs of life. It's like, along with this new dog that we've got family coming over for Memorial Day. So we're trying to get ready for that. George wanted to do the cooking. He loves to cook, so he's having a big spread. He's going to have hamburgers and hot dogs and ribs and wings and beans and slaw. And then we have key lime pie for dessert. That's where we are on this Memorial Day weekend. Soon we will be getting ready for our vacation. If there are weeks where I don't have a video, it's just because there's so much going on with the new dog and with just some things that are going on that I cannot talk about right now. We have some friends and neighbors going through a tough time, and then vacation. So just highs and lows of life. But if for some reason that I miss a week, just know that we'll be back as soon as we can. We work full time and are doing life on top of that, and the people in our lives are certainly more important than getting the videos out. But you guys do mean a lot to me. I think Dexter's tearing up his paper. I think he's mad right now that he's not in the video. It's going to be a long few weeks, and then again, I hope we get to keep her. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm not going to put her in the introduction to our video yet until probably we get her chipped. Just know she is a part of our household, and until she's not. And as George said, if we do have to give her up, we have to give her up, and we will just have been a service to the dog by providing her a safe place until the owners are found. But certainly, you hear Daddy outside? What's he doing? We just, we're hoping for the best, and I just keep praying. It's God's will in everything that happens. He is the one that has the power to change things, and he's the one that has a reason for things happening the way that they do. However they turn out, we just have to keep our hope and our faith and our trust. So I don't know, maybe you're dealing with something today, and there's just nothing more powerful in this life than being a Christian and following Christ and having the Holy Spirit and God there. God is just a huge refuge, a tower of strength, and that's just what I'm feeling today, so I'm sharing it. All right, lots going on. I got to finish getting the house ready, and it's been interesting. I have to either put her in the crate or shut the door and keep her away from Dexter until we can kind of get them together more and used to each other. It'll happen over time, hopefully. Over and out. We're going to go get some things done. Okay, so the little dog is back in her crate. I am trying to pull the table together for our little Memorial Day shindig here. So I'm going to put you on a time lapse. As you know, I love decorating my table. I usually just go to the dollar store if I don't have enough things here. Memorial Day, July 4th, and Labor Day kind of do the red, white, and blue kind of theme. We're gonna put you on time lapse and you can watch me get ready. The little shindig is not until 4 in the afternoon. I can't tell what time it is right now. My watch is charging, so I am trying to do some chores while the little tot is not in my arms. She's pretty content to be in her cage right now, and that's a change for us because we've typically not put dogs in cages. I guess we've just, since Roger and he didn't have any teeth because he was in a cage. But if you've got a dog that's trained to be in the cage and they're happy to be in the cage, I think, you know, you got a different situation on your hands. I am very happy that it's the holidays, and I'm very happy to see some of our family, and I'm very happy to have the dog. But if I'm tired and deflated, just know I'm happy about that. Sad about a few other things, but that's life. Yeah, let's get going with this table. Okay. Whew. I have never had so much trouble with this flag wire. Usually this stuff works pretty good because it's bendable and you can train it and put it where you want to go. Not so today. I would get an area done on the table and then I would work on the next area and it would totally undo what I just did. And now that I've decided to get it off the table, I can't even get it off the table. It's so wrapped around everything. It's wrapped around this Lazy Susan so bad. It is just a mess. This is after trying to get it off the table. It's not quite the effect that I wanted. I don't know. I may try working with it one more time, but I have a feeling it's just gonna look better to just completely take it off the table. I really like it. I wish I could make it settle down. I wish I could tame it. It's just so hard to work with. I'm gonna try one more time, okay? We'll see what happens. Okay, I think I finally got it to where it's workable. What I did was completely unravel it and make it in a straight line, and then take it and run it around. Just run it around in a circle until all of it was around. Just kind of let it do what it wanted to do. We have to be able to let the Lazy Susan move. It still doesn't do that very well. I need to work on this side a little bit and pull it out, but I think it's just gonna be the way it's gonna be. I hooked it around the little airplanes on each end, which helped a little bit. But man, that stuff has a mind on its own and it keeps doing that. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna let it do its thing. And when I took it off, the table just didn't have as much pizzazz, so I think I really like it on there, and we'll just deal with it. We'll just deal with it. Oh, that is some tough stuff to work with. All right, I have a little red wagon I need to go and get in the basement. I'm not sure what we're gonna put in it, but I think it will look cute on the table. We can put something in it, surely. Check on the little one. How are you doing in here? I heard you yapping a few minutes ago. Are you doing good? Okay. Mama's got to do a little more work on the table, and then I'll come get you and we'll work in my office, okay? I'll take you outside. Yeah, you too. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. She's still growling a little bit. She's getting a little bit used to you. She's not ready to roam around the house yet. I know you want to. We will soon. She's getting a little bit used to Dexter. Both the tails are wagging, and I've been told that is a really good sign. So this is the trouble spot back here in the bedroom because Dexter's used to having me alone back here. Uh-oh, no aggression, no aggression. Be good babies. I love Maddie and I love Dexter. Yes, I love Maddie and I love Dexter. I love you both. Lots of adjustments still to happen. I'll be back to get you just in a minute. I just wanted to check on you. Looks like Dexter's looking out for you. He's trying. You two are gonna love each other. Back to my table. I gotta go find the little red wagon. Okay, so I think it's coming together. Found the little wagon and got it out and have some little airplanes and this little sailor dude. My grandfather was in the Navy and this always reminded me of him. Matter of fact, this was his. I gave it to him a long time ago. And he looks like Captain Lee from that TV show Below Deck. I thought we'd put him on the table. It's all coming together. I didn't have any festive napkins, but you just make it work. I think we're ready to go. George is in the kitchen getting everything ready, and he's been working on all the meat there. He's got hamburgers started. He's got beans. Got a wine laid out, Malbec. I hope it goes with what we're having. Oh, yeah, can't see much. We'll see them later because we are pigs and we eat a lot. I figured out a way we could be together. The bag is just a little bit too tall. You know, she can peek her nose out. And she's just as happy as she can be. I may have to go in and go ahead and invest in a little bag. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go show George. This is hilarious. You a happy dog? Happy dog? You're just happy to be with me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is happening. They're getting a little more used to each other. I'm able to put her down. They're kind of getting acquainted with one another. Dexter, be gentle. Good job. Good job, everybody.